Hi folks, happy Sunday. Thanks so much again for coming to see this video. I'm really excited to talk about the 5 most frequently asked questions I received this week. They're fantastic, they're really interesting, and if you want to send any of your own in, definitely feel free to sign up. The link will be in the video description and you can just fire away. So without further ado, here are the 5 questions that I picked to talk about this week. Enjoy! Okay, let's get started. The first question was sent in by John, who wanted to know, how do you decide what to write about? So I often have trouble picking out one out of many ideas that I have, and what I like to do is browse on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, or you can use whatever your favorite time-wasting website is, and I write down any thought I have, even if it's something like, my sister would like this, or this is really boring. So I write all those down, and then at the end of my scrolling sesh, I'll have a look through all the ideas I've written down, and I think, okay, which one of these is the most emotional, which one's sparking the most emotion in me, because those are the articles that are the most fun, the easiest to write, and the ones that are going to respond, that my audience is going to respond most strongly with. So yeah, it's generating these ideas by finding out what I emotionally react to, and then just picking out the best ones. That's my writing process. Okay, moving on to the next question. This one was sent in from Donna, who wanted to know if having a top writer tag affected my success on Medium, or the success of a writer on Medium. Before I get into answering this, I'm going to explain a bit about what a top writer tag is. So if you go on people's profile, you'll be able to see if they have any top tags. So for example, you might see that it's love or psychology, mental health, travel, that kind of thing, these topics. Medium assigns the top 50 writers in any given topic this top writer tag, and so you can collect them. I think the most I've ever seen is something like 20 or 25. I don't think they have an impact on my success. I think they are a product of my success. So what I mean by this is, for example, I could write 10 stories about my cats, and they do really well, they get lots of claps, and I could tag them all up as cryptocurrency. So I might get a cryptocurrency top writer tag, but I haven't written in cryptocurrency at all. It's not really a measure of my success as an author, really, in my opinion. I think instead, having a lot of top writer tags is a byproduct of the way I write, and that's what makes me successful. So I write in a really wide range of topics. I write about love, I write about mental health, I write about my cats. So that gives me the ability to reach a really wide range of people who might be interested in my stories. That's what makes me successful, and it also happens to give me a lot of top writer tags, but I don't think that top writer tags make me successful. Thanks for that question, Dom, that was really good. The third question was sent in from Wendy. Thank you so much, Wendy. And Wendy wanted to know what I like most and what I like least about being a writer on Medium. This was a really fun question for me to think about. What I like most is that writing on Medium is fun for me. It's something I spend a lot of my free time doing out of choice because it's entertaining to read and write stories on Medium. And Medium makes it so easy. They take care of the formatting, they take care of hosting all the stories, they even do like marketing, so people will be recommended my stories, same as any other Medium writer, without me having to do anything, and that's amazing. So I like that they take away all the responsibility and just let me focus on writing, which I love. What I like least about it is that I find I'm very tied to my stats, and what I mean is that when I'm doing really well, I'm super happy. When I'm not doing so well, I tend to have a bit of a bad mood. I'm working on trying to extricate my mood from the stats and trying to find my own self-validation that I love writing and I'm getting paid to write, and that's amazing. But it's a long journey, so I'm still working on that. That's what I like most and what I like least about writing on Medium. Question 4 was sent in from Sandra, and Sandra wanted to know if I always write in topics that are guaranteed to make me money. This is a really good question. I personally don't. The main reason is I never know what's going to make me money. I've written something off the cuff of an argument with a friend. I wrote it in like 30 minutes or maybe 35, and that's been my top earner to date. It's made me over $800. So I worry that if I aim for things that are going to make me money, I won't make money. And secondly, I think the reason I make money is because I love writing. I do it for fun. If it became something I tried to game the system on or tried to sort of hack in some way, then it would be less fun for me. I would write less and I would earn less. So no, I don't always write in topics that are guaranteed to make me money. A, because I never know what's going to make me money, and B, because I like writing for the joy of it. The last question I'm going to talk about today was sent in from John. John wanted to know if I recommended follow-unfollow as a strategy on Medium. Honestly, no, but it depends what you want. So if you want to get more followers, yes, follow-unfollow works. I did this my first month on Medium. I followed like the maximum number of people you can follow per day, and I got some follow backs, so I did grow my following that way. I don't do this anymore for two reasons. First of all, it feels fake. It doesn't feel genuine. In an ideal world, the way I get a follower is not because they're just following me back, it's because they came across one of my stories that really resonated with them, they loved the way it made them feel, and they wanted more of that kind of content, so they followed me. Secondly, I find it has next to no bearing on how much money you make, if you want to consider that a metric of success. Medium is not like a lot of other social media in that its followers are just a vanity metric on it, rather than something that's going to lead to more engagement necessarily. There are people on Medium who have tens of thousands of followers who make less than I do. There are those with fewer followers than I do who make more. This is because Medium's topic driven. Have a look at your homepage and you'll see what I mean. Stories are being recommended to you based on the topics that you've read before, the topic that Medium knows that you like. So I think Medium does consider who you follow as one of the factors that they take into account when they're deciding what to show you, but I think topics are much more powerful in their recommendation algorithm. So you could potentially have 0 followers and still be making tons of money because Medium's recommending your stories based on topic. So if the goal is more followers, yes, follow-unfollow works. If you want to grow engagement, grow your money, no, I definitely don't recommend follow-unfollow. Thank you so much for watching. It's so fun to get these questions and so fun to answer them for you guys, and I really hope that I'm helping you kind of demystify Medium and get you on your way to making money by writing about what you love, which is what I'm most passionate about. So if you have any questions, please feel free to send them in. The link will be in the video description, and I'll look forward to getting those. I'll see you all next Sunday. Bye!